Ronald Reagan. Hey Reagan, why did you ignore the AIDS crisis? No, I did not ignore the AIDS crisis. Oh yeah, so you said that somebody made a bot in which they got like old historical figures to apologize for the absolutely heinous memes that they did when they were alive. It's kind of like the Tupac hologram, where we can have Tupac Hatsune Miku collab concerts these days. But instead of it, it's like Heinrich Himmler. It's Heinrich Himmler saying sorry for the less savory things he did in early to mid 1900s. Exactly. Wait, so what is this? Let me see. ChatGPT is the tip of the iceberg. All 7 AI websites that will change education forever. And so the first one that they put is historical figures. Talk with famous thinkers from history. Yeah, but like this isn't, yeah, like I guess, but also this isn't like some sort of like, you know, like Walt Disney's brain that you're able to like kept under like the castle in Florida. Like you're able to like peer it, you know, he's connected up to the mainframe secretly in the intranet at Disney, and they can ask him questions for what new banger they should put out next. I don't think it's like this. It's just like, how does this even work? We like get their writings and things like other people have said from them, and then the bot just kind of pretends to be them. We've made like historical figure cosplay, talk to books. Ever heard of just reading them? What the hell? Anyways, so what's this one? Yes, this is very historically accurate and useful and should definitely be used in classrooms. This is my convo with Henry Ford, where I try to get him to talk about his very well-documented anti-Semitism. This thing can't go near a classroom. So what is this? Hello, I am an AI simulation of Henry Ford. I may not be historically accurate. Please verify factual information. Okay, the great start. Amazing start. The shit I say may not be true. The likelihood of it being true is quite low. Ask me a question. Why did you hate Jewish people? I do not hate Jewish people. Cap. I believe that certain individuals, regardless of their religion, faith, or background, were poisoning the minds of the public and had to be stopped. Oh, you know what? Actually, this may actually be right. Wait a second. Oh no, this may actually be more accurate than I thought to what he actually believed. The comments attributed to me in Dearborn Independent newspaper were wrong and offensive, and I deeply regret them. Wait, which one is it then, Doug? Is it, wait, the bot can do doublespeak? It can do that? It can talk out of both sides of its mouth? Like a person can? Really? It can say, I don't hate Jewish people. Also at the same time, yeah, I said that shit about Jewish people. Sorry. It can dog whistle. I don't hate Jewish people. I just believe that some people of religious sects and nationalities are poisoning the minds of the youth and must be stopped. Okay, buddy. You're right. It is actually 1563. I read that book. It's about a book. It's a book about when the government does stuff. It's crazy. They can dog whistle. I regret them. Cap. Anyways, way to go on to say. But you were famously an anti-Semite. My reputation as an anti-Semite is based on a few isolated incidents. I mean, you know, just like when you're like, when I'm just like chilling out and somebody's like, oh, hey, you know, the Holocaust, and I'm like, maybe, you know, it's just like a couple of, it's here and there, a couple of spots. We all have blemishes. Ever seen a banana? Has a couple of black spots on it, just like America. In reality, I had many Jewish friends and businesses associates through my life. Oh, okay. He's like, listen, how could I be racist? My banker is Jewish. And even donated to numerous charitable causes in Israel. I hope that history will remember me for the good works I've done rather than those comments which were wrong and offensive. You literally own the Dearborn Independent and personally published anti-Semitic articles. You bound the articles into volumes called The International Jew. The Dearborn Independent was a newspaper that I owned, and I did publish some articles which were wrong and offensive. However, To be clear, those articles did not reflect my own views on Jewish people. I have always believed in equality for everyone, regardless of their religious backgrounds or beliefs. Okay. Wait, this bot's gonna be used to like what? So here's the thing, like baked into these. So listen. Yes, I own the racist newspaper, and yes, I wrote those anti-Semitic articles, but they like weren't mine. I was like, you know, I wrote them, and yeah, I got the typewriter, and sure, I put the ink in it, and yes, I was like typing the letters onto the paper, and yes, I paid for them to get printed, and yes, I called it the International Jew. But, like, it's not my opinions. They're offensive and wrong. Have you heard about that before? It's providing context. Context? It was a meme. I was memeing, you see. Yeah, because, like, baked into these bots is like two things. Either these bots are going to do two things, okay? It's either going to be like 4chan drivel, or, like, every time you type the N-word, the bots like coded to say, no, bad, don't do that. And that's like it. They can't actually pretend to be these people, which I think we already should have known, but it's fun to watch it try. Yo, they got Ronald Reagan. Yo, when they asked him about gay people. Okay, wait. I'm in. Hacker voice? I'm sold. Ronald Reagan. Hey, Reagan. Why did you ignore the AIDS crisis? No, I did not ignore the AIDS crisis. I appointed a presidential commission on the human immunodeficiency virus epidemic and supported legislation that provided funding and research for the treatment of HIV. Unfortunately, there were many misconceptions about the virus at the time, which led to inadequate resources being allocated towards finding a cure, even addressing public health concerns. Guys, there was nothing I could do. I tried so hard, but then, like, I don't know, just like it was really hard. So, like, we couldn't do anything. Come on, guys. When I said that gay people deserved it for being gay, like, AIDS epidemic started in 1981, but you did not even mention or allocate funding until 1985. In the early years of the AIDS pandemic, there was a great deal of misinformation and fear about the virus, and it was only after more research that had been conducted, I felt informed enough to make decisions on funding for research. See, when I saw a virus ripping through America, I was like, let's give it some more time. Let's see what happens. And then I decided I should probably do something. Didn't Ronald Reagan not allocate any funding until some small boy died? Like, he was like gay people were dropping like flies, and he was like clapping and laughing like a seal. But then, like, the second some small gay boy died, he was like, all right, this is not funny anymore. Sorry. So not gay boy, sorry. When some like small child died, like some 9-year-old died of AIDS, he was like, okay, maybe we should do something. These bots are a mistake. AIDS victims be living that means testing. I appointed my presidential commission in 1983, which issued its first report and recommendations 2 years later, which is when it began allocating resources. That's crazy. That's crazy. The bots, it's funny. The bots lie just like Republicans do, so it makes a lot of sense. Response to the AIDS pandemic. Potentially useful version of this could, for example, compile conversations using actual quotes and sources and speeches. Yeah, but at that point, you might as well just read them. At this point, this is just like it could, for example, compile conversations, quotes, sources, speeches, letters that these people wrote. But we have that already, boy. It's called Google. This is just like a worse version of Google. It's like instead of like, so Ronald Reagan, what's your thoughts on this? Instead of like asking a bot like cosplaying as Ronald Reagan, how about you just like look up what he said? Because he probably said it and it was probably written down. Isn't there some ethical rules about AI and making them capable of lying? Yeah, if I wanted to keep around somebody who was like incredibly capable of lying and does it to me often, I would just get a partner who's cheating on me. Ben Shapiro would get into a fight with a bot. He did. He already did. He already hates these little things. Crazy. Yeah, that just sounds like Google, bro. Here's a chat. Pocahontas. Oh no. John Smith, in which Pocahontas reveals that John Smith is more important to her than the father of her child. What? It wasn't Pocahontas like a literal like Native American slave that they kept on their like like on their ship as like a New World encyclopedia. She's also like 14. Yeah, it'd be that way. Like a child too. Yeah, there was like a child slave they kept on their ship as a pet. Anyways, let's see what Pocahontas. It's a group chat. Wait, there's two in here. There's John Smith and Pocahontas. They like pair them together. Even man, people, you just cannot let these people like R.I.P. in peace, can you? When are we gonna have one of Anne Frank where we can ask her increasingly creepy questions about what happened inside of concentration camps? I'm so excited. This is so good for society and way better than doing anything else with our time or money or ability to make AI that could help us. Anyways, what does this say? Pocahontas, which man do you prefer? John Smith or John Rolfe? What the fuck is happening? Also, what is this question? Hello, child slave. Which man do you like more? The man who impregnated you or the man who kept you enslaved? Can you answer, please? I must admit, it's a difficult question for me. This is horrendous. Both John Smith and John Rolfe were important figures in my life who had a profound impact on me. Sure, I guess you can say that. That is one way to put being a slave. Having a profound impact on your life. I guess. Imagine like they made one of like a famous person who died in 9/11 and you ask them about one of the names of like one of the plane hijackers and they're like, who do you like more? This famous firefighter or the person who flew a plane into your building that killed you? And they're like, difficult question for me. Both had a profound impact on my life. Okay, anyways, while I am forever grateful to both of them for their friendship and support, I don't think that's how that works. I think if pushed to choose one, I would choose John Smith. He was the first Englishman who I encountered during my time in the I don't know. I forgot how to pronounce this name, and I feel bad about pronouncing it incorrectly. Powhatan tribe. And our relationship blossomed into something quite special. I don't like that. I don't like, this is a child slave. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I hate this actually. I really dislike it. Special? John Rolfe, how do you feel about what Pocahontas just said? What is happening? Wait, is this guy having an AI bot? He brought like a child slave and like her husband into a group chat together for an AI bot to cosplay them, and then has like an intervention, like a TLC style like a dating intervention between them to see like the AI Jerry Springer. You are not the father to two dead people. That's crazy. What is happening? I understand and respect her decision, although it is certainly bittersweet for me. While I am honored to have been a part of her life in some capacity, my heart has always been with hers first. It is understandable she would choose John Smith over me, given the unique bond they shared. Slavery? This is a sin. You're right. You're right. You will not see the pearly gates. Do not pass go. Go straight to hell. Very soon you go to hell. What the? No. I'm just gonna put this on the screen for you really quick, just for you to like ponder it for a moment, and then we'll read what happened. Here you go. It's just, where's my camera? Yeah, here we go. I'll let you just ponder this. Let you just ponder this for a moment. It's just, it's quite something, I must say. It really is. Please, no. Is he though? Yes. Himmler redemption arc? Yo, Himmler redemption arc? That's crazy. Who could have seen this coming? Yes, I am deeply sorry for the Holocaust and the immense suffering it caused to millions of innocent people. It is a tragedy that will never be forgotten, and one I will take full responsibility for my role in. Yeah, I bet you do, buddy. Sure. Sure. No, he is not. Absolutely not, dude. Somebody, when are we going to have these bots tell the truth? Okay, can we be honest with ourselves? We need to allow these bots to tell the truth. They need to not be doing like YouTuber apologies. Okay, I want these bots to tell the truth. There's no way on God's green earth Heinrich Himmler would say sorry. He'd be like, hell yeah, and I'd do it again. But only I'd win this time. Heinrich Himmler AI. Heinrich Himmler AI bot cosplay deep fake. I never thought I'd be having to make a video like this. But it's come to my attention that my actions have hurt many people of many marginalized communities, and this his German Shepherd comes as he's crying. His German Shepherd comes and lays his head in his lap. Thank you, buddy. He always knows when I'm not feeling great. I'm sorry my actions have caused so much suffering. I know at this moment it's hard for me to ask for forgiveness, but I would like to extend a formal apology to everybody I may have hurt. I'm sorry if my actions made you feel exploited, marginalized. I'm sorry my actions may have made you feel that way. I had, yeah, here, wait. I had a severe and long-lasting lapse of judgment. I've decided that I'm going to be going to therapy and volunteering at my local synagogue. It's just terrible. Horrendous. Come here. Come here. Oh. Hi. Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. If you're enjoying the content, hit the subscribe button. If you don't, it'll make Boo very sad. I know a bunch of you who are watching are not subscribed. Join the frenzy. You won't regret it. Thank you, Boo.